Hi, welcome back. So this is the time for us to do the second part of this video. Like I said, we've done the first part where we created we did the data cleaning, data transformation, creating of mayors using DAX, and also we did some or the dashboard overview. That's the part of the first page of the report. We did that, and now it's time for us to do other thing in this dashboard, which is the water analysis or water consumption analysis, also the electricity consumption analysis, and the last one, which is the gas consumption analysis. So we start with the water consumption analysis, and the first thing that I'm going to be doing is to be creating a new page. So I'm going to be naming this as I'm going to rename this as overview. Okay, overview. Then this I'm going to change it, rename it as water. So now the next thing that I'm going to do now is to bring my background, dashboard background, bring it here. So again, I have background for each of the energy type. So this is for water. I'm going to bring it here. Also reduce this to 0 and click on fitting. So now the first thing that I'm going to do now is the energy type. That's the water cost and water consumption. So now all I need to do again is to just go back to this page, copy this. I'll just copy this and we'll just bring it here. Copy this and bring it there. Then I'm going to be changing this to okay, so we already have it here. So we have it, so I've just changed this to water cost, then change the color to this. This is what we want to use. So now we are good to go. So I will just make sure that this is well fitted. So now I'll copy this again, put it here for the consumption. So I will just write water consumption, put it here. So now the next thing that I want to do is this chart, this particular chart, or this and this represents the percentage of the unit consumed for the water cost, percentage of water cost, and also represent percentage of units water unit consumed. So now I will just go back here, then bring this bar chart, stack bar chart, and then make sure that it's well fitted. Say I'm just going to be bringing water cost, then water, the balance, water cost left. I told you that I'm going to be using both. Okay, hold on, I think there's an error with that. Let me check what I use. Okay, so let's check it here. Water costs and water left. Okay, still the same thing that I used. So let's check why we are having such error. Okay, we are not having error. I get. So now we need to format this. So now and then water left. So now I need to format this. First remove the legend, then remove the title, remove the background. Then for the x-axis, remove everything here. Then now I'm going to place it here and then change the color code, go to bar, change it to the neutral we are using, then the water color. So this is what I'm using for the watercolor. So now the next thing again is to put on this. So for that, the value first, all the series, put this here, change this, then remove this data label for that. So remaining just what we need. Then I'm going to change it to this. Then come right here. I'm changing it to my. So how do I want it to be positioned? Inside end. No, not here. Inside base end. So now I'm going to go with that. Then again, come right here, place this here, and then so again change this to water consumption unit. Then this. So now again do the same formatting, data label, remove that. Then the bar, the only thing we do here, change this to this, then change this color to this. So now we are good to go. So 88% of the total water consumption, water consume 88 percent of the units, and then 68% of the cost, of the total cost. So water has 68%, and then for the consumption it has 88. So now I want to do the water cost by city. I want to know each of the cost of water by each city. So I'm going to be using a column chart for that. I'm going to be using a column chart. Okay, let me use this. Then I'm going to put in city here, then water costs by each of the city. So I'm using this water cost. So all I need to do is to do the formatting. This is very simple. Format. So first remove the title, then the background effect, then remove the title for this, then change the background effect to black, then change it to your desired color. Okay, this value I don't even want for y-axis, so for x-axis this. So change it to what you want. So we are good to go with that. Can still bring it down. Then again, what else? Yeah, change the color of the bar, column, change it to what you are using for water. Then again change this to the data label. Okay, the values of the data label, format it. No, I'm changing it to black. Change it to what you want. So I'm formatting it to what I want. So now we are good to go. So now all I need to do is copy this and bring it here. Copy this and bring it there. Then water consumption by city. Then come to this place. Instead of water cost, then change it to water consumption. Water consume. So you can use a bar chart for this, anyone you want. You can use either this or that. So I want to use this bar chart, or it's good we can leave it this way. I think I love it this way. So now the next thing that we need to do is, so this particular chart, I need to, so I actually get, or to get this particular chart, you need to create, it's called a building chart, and it's gotten from Infographic design, which is you have to get more visual. So to create this building chart, we have to use custom visual, and to use that we have to get more visual from Power BI visual, and you have to look for infographic design. So before you can get more visual, you must make sure that you can see now that I sign into my Power BI account. So you must make sure that you are signed in into your Power BI account. If you don't have Power BI account, I know a lot of people have issue with getting Power BI account without using their official mail. So, but there is a way you can do it using your personal email. So I have a video on my channel that will guide you through how to use that, to how to be able to create Power BI account with your personal email. So I'm going to be showing the video, and I'll put the video. This is the video. It's just 11 minutes video. So you can watch it. I'm going to be putting the video link into this particular tutorial description, video description. So check for the video link in the video description. So check for this link here. You're going to be seeing how to sign up for Power BI account without work email. That's, you can use it with your personal email. So now let's get back to our work. So now make sure that you sign up. So now I'll go to get more visual, because I'm already signing. Get more visual. So it's loading. So now we are going to be searching for infographic design. So just search infographic. Okay, now we have it here, this. So click on that, then add it. Once you click on that, you will add it. So add. So by default, it will automatically, it will be added to our visual by default. You can see it now, import successful. So now we can now start using it. So now to get this, you have to get this. Oh, sorry, I'm clicking on the wrong thing. So now you have to create another one. So come right here, then again put the building, go to building manager and add the building, then water cost. I'm going to be using the water cost first for the building. So by default it will bring this. So all we need to do is to create new one. So now click this. So let me show you. So make sure that you put it on focus mode, so that you'll be able to use it very well. So now click this edit mark. Once you click the edit mark, delete this one, and then go to insert shape. So we have different options here. We have bigs and text, food and drink. You can just navigate your way through that. But what we are focusing on this bigs and text. So we have different shape here. So I'm going to be making use of this building. So click on the building. Once you are done, so click on multiple units. You are done with that. Again, you can on your visual color. Then you can change the color to let's go and copy our color effect. I need to copy this color so that I'll be able to use it. So copy that. So I need to copy that and use it. So I'm going to be putting it here. Okay, put it here, then click OK. You can see now, then click this and then go back to the report page. So you can see now that we have this. So now we need to format this first. remove the title. I don't need the title. Then remove the background also. Then what else? The legend, I don't need the legend. X-axis, y-axis, we don't need that. So the disadvantage of using this is it does not allow us to add, or what's it called? It does not allow us to add or data label. I tried to check that, I couldn't add it. So again, but you know, when your tool sheet is on, you can actually navigate your way to the data label. You can get the data label while hovering around each of these charts. So now again, what else for our y-axis? So now the axis, so these are the things. Then the color, change the color. Okay, let's just leave it like this. Okay, just leave it the way it is. So okay, I want to change it to what we have, the default things that we are having before. So I'll just change this to black, and then you can increase the front, change this to this black, or decrease the front. So we have that here. So now copy this. I'm going to copy this. So that's how to use this building and chart. Copy and paste, and then all I need to do here is to change this to water consumption. That's all I need to do here. So now we are good to go with that. So here, copy one of these charts and do cost by year, cost by year. Copy one of these charts, then change this to year, change this to year. So we can change this to this, and then again copy this, so we can format this, change this to water consumption, then go back and okay, the format is okay. So now I just need to format this. I just need to format this to our line. So I'm changing this to smooth. Then the color, I'll change this to this. I will add marker, change the marker to black or another marker design. The color of the marker changes to black. So let me use the same format for this. Okay, so we still need to change it to this. Then what else do we need there? Okay, so we are good to go with this. We are good to go. So all I need to do here now is to duplicate this. Okay, now the last one, which is our slicer, we need to add our slicer. So I'm using this new slicer that will just add here. So format the slicer. Okay, not black, using black for that. The slicer button removed. Okay, this. Okay, the background, remove the title. So background, so now I think I need to add the color. So what I'll just do, I'll reduce the transparency. So now we are good to go. So now we are good to go with this. So you can just click on any of these. It will give you, there's nothing on 2000 now. So again, I don't want this slicer to have effect on this. So what I need to do is click on the slicer, then go to format and edit interaction. So I'll just cancel this, click on this. So we are done. So if I click on any of this now, it won't have effect. It won't have effect on this. So you can see now that we are good to go. So now the next thing that we need to do now is to duplicate this and use it for electricity and also for gas. So this is for electricity, and this is for gas. Electricity. So now we are done with water. So now click on electricity. The first thing that we need to do here is change the background effect, remove it, then go back to this and use electricity I have. If you need the background effect, you can put it in the comment section. The background diagram, you can put it in the comment section. I'm going to be putting it for you there. So now the first thing that I need to change is this. So now I'm going to be changing this to what's it called, change this to electricity cost. Come right here, that's the only thing we are going to, instead of water, we know all the information here for water, so we change it to electricity cost. Then okay, so I'm not clicking the right thing. So here, instead of water cost, change it to electricity cost. So here, this electricity cost and then electricity costs left. So now I need to do the formatting here, just the bar and the labeling. So remove this here, then change this to electricity. Then the labeling, I'm going to be changing this, remove the labeling for electricity left. So we are good to go. So electricity had just 13% of the entire costs. So we consume a lot of water. So here too, I'm going to be changing this to just electricity consumed, unit consumed by electricity. Again, put a separator there. Then again for this change it to electricity consumed, then electricity consumed left, then change the color to the bar to the color, change this here. And for the data labeling, do what I did for the other one, remove. So here for this electricity, change the color to this, to the electricity color, call out value, so now we are done with that. And then for my this, I'm changing the color to electricity color that we are using. So now for this building, so what we need to do, change this to electricity costs, then the color, so the column changes, that's all. This also changes to this, then change this to electricity consumed. Yeah, and for this also, you can see now that we don't have much to do in this second video. So again, change this to electricity costs. That's for building costs for each of this. Then also change the color. You need to change the color here. Okay, let me go and copy the color. Let me copy the color for the electricity. Let's just copy one color here. Hold on. Then go back, change the color to this. So we are good to go. Then go back to the report. So do the same with here. First, let's change the color. And put it on the focus mode. So just change this to electricity consumed. That's all. So here again, we change it to electricity costs, then electricity consumed. Remove this water unit, then do our formatting. Okay, I need to check this to know that I'm putting the right thing. Let's check it. Okay, I'm putting the right thing there too. Okay, now, so the next thing that we need to do now, so we are done with the electricity consumption analysis. So the next one is to do gas analysis. So we have to do the gas analysis. So again, remove this background and change it to gas. Then change the fit. So now the first thing, let me start with the slicer. Change the color to gas color. So I need to go and copy the gas. So now let's go back here and put it here. That's button, fill, more color, changes to this. So we have our gas color. So here too, let's change it to gas cost instead of water cost. So change it to currency, then format this color. Good. So again here, you change this to gas consumption. Put a separator, then change it to the call out value to the color effect for gas that we are using. So here too, we are going to do the same formatting, change it to gas costs and gas costs left. So now go to the formatting area, the bar, this to neutral, gas cost to this, then our data label, remove the data label for gas cost, and then we are good to go. So for this, do the same, change this to gas cost, gas consume, and that's at just 1% of consumption in those area. Wow, just 1%. So again, we're going to be changing this to remove the not to show data label for that. So now we are good to go with that. So you can just align it. You can align it, yes. So you can align it. Good. So now this one too, change this to gas cost, then the bar to this. So change the color, then go back and change this to gas consume. So here again, change this to gas consume, gas cost, then so take it to focus mode, then edit mark and change the color. So remove this. Again, do the same thing for this gas consume, then take it to focus mode, edit mark, So now we are good to go. Here just change it to gas cost, also change it to gas consume. So now let's change our chart line color, change it to this, also change it to this. So now we are done with all the analysis for each of the water costs, for each of the electricity, to each of the energy type, which are the water, electricity, and gas. So the next thing that I need to do now is my navigation pane. So my navigation pane, that's what I'll just do. So now let's do that quickly. So now what you need, you want to insert a navigation pane. Go to insert, then go to button and navigator, then page navigator. So I have my navigation page here. So let me take this. Okay, let me remove this first. Let me do that again. I want to do it in this place. So insert button, page navigator. So I have it here. So I need to format it. So now first remove. Okay, I don't have background. So now I need to format this, the shape that I use. So you can use different shape. You can use different shape for it. We had a lot of different shape here. So by use this pitch bubble, then I need to change the style to what's it called? Grid to vertical. So now I'm bringing it here, changing this grid to vertical. So now again, we need to do some formatting. The pages, I don't want to show view here, overview, I don't want to show it here because we are in overview page. So you hide that show, you only show for the rest. So now what else do I need to do? Okay, I think the style color, the fill, the style fill. So I need to remove the fill. Okay, I didn't remove it, I only change it to something this of this. Then I think I increase the transparency. The text, this text for this, I think I use something of this. Then I increase this. So it's just a simple way of doing. You can just increase the navigation a little bit. So now we are good to go with this. So now for the hover, when you hover around it, I'm changing this to, I use this, I think I use this, let's see, yes, I use this, so the same effect. So you can also change the fill to something like this, and when you click around it, you can see it's changing. So now I'm going to copy this and put it here. So remember when you did the page navigator, it automatically inserts all the pages that we have. So that's the advantage of using page navigator. It will insert all the pages that we want. So you can just do this here for here. Again, change. I don't want to show, I will show overview. I don't want to show water because we are in water page. So you can also change the design. I don't want to show water. So you can see change this. Okay, the default page, you can change it to white. I'll change it to white. You can see. So now I'll go to electricity now. To take me to electricity, and I'm going to paste it also here. So for electricity also, show overview but don't show water. So now change the default to white also, white view. So now I'm going to copy this again, then go to gas, go to gas. So when you are clicking on each of these, you need to hold your control key. You hold your control key before you click. So here again, I need to show for, I don't want to show for gas, I'll show for electricity. So we are good to go with this. So now you can go back to overview. So hold your control key, go to water from here. You can go to gas, electricity from here, and you can take it to gas. So the advantage of using it is just for us to be able to, if you have a lot of pages, maybe you have different page. So if you keep adding page now, it will keep adding. If you keep adding page, if you check the navigation page, you can see now it keep adding the pages that we added. So that's the advantage of using navigation page, that you can easily navigate your way through different pages. So that's the disadvantage. I believe you have learned a new things in this particular project. So it's a good project for us to put in our portfolio website. I for myself, I'm going to add it to my portfolio website. And if you don't know how to do your portfolio website, you can contact me. I can help with that. I will take at a cost or I'm going to do a video, but I'm not going to show up. But you can also contact me if you want to learn how to do your, or what's it called, if you want to learn how to do your portfolio website, you can contact me for that. I can do it for you. So thank you for staying to this channel and give me your feedback. Also, like I said in the last video, I need to know out what you have learned. I want to know what you've learned in this, how these videos that has helped you. So make sure you watch the first video before this. So there are two videos in this project, so make sure you watch the two video. Go back to the first video and start from there. I'm going to be putting the video link of the first video also here. Take close, make sure you subscribe. Let's click the notification button to receive update from me every week, and also make sure you give me your feedback. Share, like and comment. Share, like and comment. I want to know what you've learned in this. Bye.